Greetings, my fellow South Africans and Africa. It's Kondos, your host. I'm here again with another video. Yesterday, I spoke about the way I do as a way of my lifestyle on healthy living. Today, I'm going to talk about what I'm experiencing currently in South Africa, the inequality in South Africa. I'm coming from one township. I was going there to fix my phone because around where I live there are no shops which I can fix my phones. So I went to one shop in one of the township around Johannesburg to fix my phone. The way I experienced the poverty there, it's terrible. So the inequality in South Africa is still going on, regardless of the ANC rule. When we mostly the people who are based, maybe spend their time in suburbs, they don't know what is happening. People are going through difficult circumstances in townships. It's bad, very bad. So I want to encourage you, my fellow South Africans, because as you know, we're going to the election on the 29th of May. Go and vote a political party which is going to focus, put more emphasis on the upliftment of Black people, because Black people, I'm telling you, they are going through hard times. I know, other people will tell you that they are going through hard times. They will be talking about the economy and the way, as an example, the way petrol has gone up and is going up every month. The conditions of the roads in South Africa is bad. They are looking at what is affecting them. But when you look at the basics needs of the South Africans, people are going through difficult times. People are sitting on the streets looking for jobs. And there are no jobs coming, and they wake up, go there, sit on the road, thinking, hoping, something is going to happen, but nothing is happening. So, and I was watching the news on TV, and then I saw this leader of the DA, campaigning and then trying to prevent other political parties not to come and campaign in the Western Cape. And then he says, those parties must go to campaign in Northwest, in Limpopo, in Mpumalanga, and he's stressing these things. No, why are they not campaigning in Limpopo and Northwest and in Mpumalanga? Why are they coming to Western Cape? I'm like, Western Cape is part of, South Africa, and political parties are allowed to go and campaign anywhere in South Africa, because as long as there's people there, they think they can, provide better services than the party which is governing. They need to go there and sell their ideas. So, but to get these people saying no, Western Cape it's exclusively for white people, I find it bizarre. So that's why I'm coming here to say no. Let's go stand up and then also go and fight for what is good for us. We fight for our interest. So as Black peoples, I'm directing this message to Black people, because we are the people who are marginalized. Even if you think your position is better, but think about the people who are in townships like Alex, like Olivenhout, like Mamelodi, like Tokoza, like in the Eastern Cape, like those rural areas where there's, if you are in a Western Cape, think of Langa, Khayelitsha, Gugulethu. Life it's unbearable there. So we need to do something about it. As Black South African, let's for once forget about ourselves and then focus on other people's around us where the conditions are unbearable. I can tell you, if you go to places like Winnie Mandela, you go to places like Ivory Park, there's bad people are living in very difficult conditions. I watch Julius Malema going there to celebrate his birthday. I think it's a month back. I will look for that clip and then play a bit of that clip. He celebrated in Ivory Park. The places I'm talking about, the poverty, the conditions, the living conditions is very bad. So I'm saying, let's come together as South Africans and, make a change when we go to this coming election. I can tell you, let's for once forget about our own conditions, because you find as a professional and middle class, we are in a better position. Even if you don't have, money, if you go to a bank, you can borrow money and then do that, and then come month end, you get your salary, you go and pay. But there are people who have nothing, they are struggling. Let's for once think about those people. We can't say, no, we are in a better position and then we don't want to get involved in politics. I'm not saying I want to become a politician. I'm saying we can together, do something for the benefit of everyone. Thank you for watching, and then please watch this clip which I'm going to share with you. It's a clip of John Steenhuisen of DA campaign preventing other political parties to campaign in the Western Cape, and also a clip of Julius Malema speech in Ivory Park, and compare to see who is telling, it's fighting for the majority of the.
Unlike the rest of the country, the biggest enemy of progress and opportunity here in the Western Cape is not an ANC government desperately clinging to power like they're doing in the other 8 provinces. The biggest risk to continued progress, to continued opportunity and building a better future for all of us in this province is complacency and mercenary parties like the PA, like Rise Mzansi, like Good, and like the NCC. Because they're not interested in taking on the ANC. Why aren't they campaigning in Limpopo and the Northwest Province? Why are they coming to the Western Cape? Why are they coming here to try and unseat the only government that created 300,000 jobs last year? Why are they coming here to the only government that arrested through its LEAP program over 27,000 criminals in the last year? Why are they coming here to an economy that's working, with schools that work, that give opportunities for more people, with public transport systems that work? Why here? Why not they focusing their attention on the real enemy of progress in South Africa, which is the ANC? And I've thought about this, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. It's because they know that there's nothing left to loot in the other 8 provinces. Alles is opgeëet. Daar's net geld hier in die Weskaap. The rest of the country is bankrupt. That's why they want to come to the Western Cape, because they want to get their hands on the budget and the money that's been well looked after by our government here under Alan Winde and his team in the Western Cape. And let me tell you, if they get that right, it's going to be the biggest bank heist you've ever seen.
Today, I just want to thank the Ivory Park Community Center, Mama Dineo, in your prayers to Mama Julia, that a person who takes a conscious decision to feed the children of the needy and the poor will always have a special place in our hearts as the EFF. Because Rena Mama Dineo Rebatbai Longore, Rerata Moba Ringi, Agona Ntwika Chuang Itwi Legamo Ivory Park. Renariana Moba Ringi, we have written them off. There will never be anything beautiful that will come out of Ivory Park. then we go there and make sure something beautiful comes out of the dusty streets of Ivory Park. And we're happy. Ore batho ba o tshwana le bo sepetlele ba itshwere ka bogaleng a ba kenyatše ba re eteletše pele gore re kgone gore Ivory Park le Alexander le Deep Sloot and everywhere else where the poor of the poorest are found. So leaders must always be next to the poor. Because why are you next to the rich? Because they don't want anything. You can only be next to those who are in need. Because those who are in need hope that one day a leader will come through and will be able to realize our future. Someone said yesterday, it's not about where you are born. It's not about how you grow up. That story is a story you are going to tell when you emerge victorious. Because that to you is no longer a painful thing. It was a necessary path that you went through, and that made you who you are. So don't always complain about where you were born, how you were born, what you went through. If you were born poor and you die poor, that is your own problem. Because when you were born poor, you never gave birth to yourself. But what you become, it's your decision. And if you are going to become a poor person forever, you have no reason to blame your parents. You've got yourself to blame. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wake up every morning and go anywhere where people are busy. Yeah, uno jiga ona mo but aba o feletsa ba re no go tshwara le bokisi le o bie ka mola wa tshwara wa bia. From there, before they know it, you are an employee of that firm because o ke khafile wena. You can't say I'm a fighter. You are unemployed, you are loitering in the streets. You must be a fighter that wakes up every day. Achie di lift ya regional office. Ano jiga ana mo ba re ka roma manga ba sa tseba ba felletja ba re ya kwa factory kwa ba bereki ba strikeile o ye o solve bothata bole. Apo o tsa sa hore papara ba re kwena o hedange labor desk ya EFF ka uno jiga ana. You can't write yourself off. Wano pela ole a complainant. In 1994, how old was I? 1994 I'm now 43. I was 13 in 1994. I was part of the people who were offloading a code 14 truck full of posters of the ANC. At 13 in town, not in the township. And no one said today the truck is coming. I just took a lift from the township and went to the ANC offices, and I was loitering around there. There was going to be a code 14 truck full of ANC posters. Before I knew it, I was offloading. Before I knew it, I was part of the ANC poster team. And the rest is history. I was there at Chrisani's memorial service in Polokwane. And that's why I know that buses can lift people, because I was left by a bus during Chrisani's memorial service. Then we had to march home. On our way home, police shot at us. So I always, after each rally, want to make sure that there is no one who's left by a bus, because I know how it feels to be left by a bus. All I'm saying to you, fighters, is that just be activist. Be community activist. Be EFF activist. This Ivory Park Community Center cannot have a door that is not working. And Mama Dineo doesn't know how to fix a door. And no jiga jiga. Lerlidia door to door, but you never came to this center. Le no which your le tsuile byang. Bara utswa re tsuile le batishile le ar magaj. Le na la bofa le batilila la community center. You don't have to come and give them money. Just you coming here until le na le bocha hore today so many kids came, we couldn't feed them. You can't do anything. But the fact that you landed here and here, what's about Romungwe, Wabaetapele Barna Leori, Bana Asiba Jikamuka today because there was no sufficient food. You can't say there is a community center and then you don't visit it randomly, unprovoked. Uno tautoba tusha wapi ya ukukadi picha udia ingi. Lend a helping hand. Because lina anaori utusha community center ko reka pentera war yo nako jagai chelete ya reka pent. Sometimes it's you being there. Ogre mamadi ne wa first speech abolela ka lena spetlelo rai bontate spetlele ba rietela ka moria tsiba re rena le mathata re ba boja we lisana mo a re ba boja ba solve honor a re na le mathata re ba boja a songo solve silo. That's why ba sa re ba solve ba re na le mathata re ba boja. That on its own is an achievement, that a leader was told about the problems of this community center. So Realebuga Community Center eke Ivory Park Community Center. Asia EFF. Kia community kamoka. Lo sasa go kata any political party kamo yari itse incha letsogo is more than welcome. Because once you say community, it means all different religions and political parties are welcomed here. So community ya Ivory Park in Aleba Chukamo. So na agatli shagi Ivory Park Community Center. Kitishagi di fighter jedi winning the ward committee. Abas no winner the ward committee barba betwa. Abarba defender. Mapodi sadi tsuya a Ivory Park uya chocho. Ba tswara di fighter jebe di defend. So when I was sitting here maranga ka ko celebrate my birthday, Karno, let me go to Ivory Park. Mariska celebrate le my EFF fela. Re celebrate le bonkgono le bana ba ba itsokolelang. Mara, our coming was to say to the ANC and Ivory Park police that these children you are harassing are not orphans. They've got their own parents and their own leaders in the EFF. Leskana nor lekaba bulaya la fecha kabona without any form of protection from the above. So I'm here to say to you, I never celebrate with cowards. I came to celebrate with the brave ones that are found in Ivory Park. And they are fighting for the people of Ivory Park and fighting for the community of Ivory Park and fighting for the EFF to lead Ivory Park, Johannesburg and Gauteng. So I'm here to say to you, never feel discouraged and feel like you are alone. All the struggles you are going through, we know them. We hear about them and we are supporting you. For you to be leaders tomorrow, you have to go through what you are going through today. We are sharpening you to become the best of the best. So agere kriang community center bong khono le bana ka spetlela choose or no retlatla mo Ivory Park Community Center. What a good decision, because spetlela ke moeta pili o tseba setšhaba sae gore ga re nyaka o ya mo re nyakang white farmers re di kry-a kae, ga re nyaka di-community centers re di kry-a kae. So re tlile mo re tliša ke sepetlele yalo ke ntši mo o na le monno mongwe mo o tlile mo nna re o nyaka o donata ntho nngwe so yalo nna ke nyaka o bolelela le je ke sa di tsebe Mbuiseni a re nna ke announce ka re nka se announce ke ikwele ga ne yona ba re ke Leslie Nkuna o ona mo o kae les o kae etla tla ba botjoro mama Dineo o ngwale fase o ko re ba re ba tlo donate nke ko le gore bana ge ba boya le nyaka go ba disha di homework ene le apalelwa ka sela le sela. So let's outlaw the faditaba shitiwe before nagi feature. Tobe.
Thank you very much, CIC. Lina, maybe let me take an opportunity to say happy birthday, CIC. Happy birthday. I'm not a politician, Mina, Mara. Where I come from, I've been associated with this organization before it was born. When this thing was born, I was part of it. When the name of EFF was given, I was there. I had a twin brother who was very passionate about EFF, who unfortunately died a year and a half ago, 1 year, 4 months ago. And then when he died, I said, Mina, I'll still be associated to this organization no matter what. I've been attending all national events that EFF as an invited guest, also as a normal ground force. When I'm not sitting where the elite sit, I sit with the ordinary ground force. So today coming here, it's easy. I'm here to say, Mama, the leadership of the organization, we do school furniture at the highest level. They can identify anything that they want from our company to the value of 300,000. It will be donated here. It will be donated here, and after it's donated, we'll also call the leadership to come and say, to assess. Because normally people, they promise and then there's no follow-up. The leadership will come and assess what we've promised is indeed delivered. And donating desk or whatever, because I heard they're talking about school furniture, about the homeworks and everything. I'm investing in the future because I grew up like this. I grew up in the villages, poorest of the poorest, studied under the tree, writing with my finger. So we are investing in the right thing. So education is the only thing, the shortest way that can change the life of our people. So furniture is coming and whatever to the value of 300,000. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Les is the son of Dr. Nkuna. Dr. Nkuna owns a mall there in Soweto. Barking, not Maponya Mall, Jabulani Mall. So Nkuna's father and Maponya Mall are at the same level. So their company is called Masingita. And I suspect they've got shares in Kaizer Chiefs. That they can confirm. Why it's performing the way it is performing, I don't know. It's their own problems. To clarify, you all know the best team in South Africa is Orlando Pirates. Mamdineo Bari, furniture, yele, nyakang, yadikolu, anything that has got to do with school furniture to the value of 300,000. batlo le fa yona le a kgetha le nyaka eng leng. And as our last gift to the school, to the center ourselves, bana ba ka moka ba le tlo ba diela list ya bona, size tša dieta, size tša uniform, re ba fe dieta le uniform ka moka na bona. Because EFF e believe our uniform must be free of charge. Le ka se re bana ba apare uniform, mara ba se be uniform. Uniform means uniformity. We must all look the same. But others look much better than others because the other families can't afford uniform. So people normally buy school shoes, but they don't buy uniform. You can buy me shoes. If I don't have proper pants and shirts, those shoes will not serve any purpose. The giving of uniform is to build confidence. One man once took me to a shop and bought me shoes for a value of 1,000 rand. I never wanted to take off those shoes because they were so beautiful, and I never thought one day I can own a pair of shoes to that value. And from that day I knew, but these things are possible. If I can grow up thinking I can never own a good pair of shoes, to wake up one day and own a pair of shoes, it means these things are possible. By touching an ordinary life, you might think you are doing a small thing, only to realize in the future that you have played a significant role. And I'm happy because the man who bought me shoes is still alive. He's a councillor of the EFF in Polokwane called Freddy Ramapagel. So I always celebrate him because he's still alive. I don't speak good about him because he's dead, and that maybe one day he will speak bad about me or criticize me. Even if he does that, he bought me shoes. It's true, it's a reality. And when people do good, we must celebrate them. So we don't know of these 100 kids or more, we may touch the lives of one or two. Then we will buy a grocery to the value of 10,000 rand for the rest of the year. Every month we'll bring a grocery to augment what you have, so that uskaba lengwana wa boela mrao asiaji. Batsibe bana ba hore ba itambo batloja, because this center serves the people. The last one will leave an amount of 100,000 cash. Yele na leta iberekisham for anything. Ka hore tshedi ngwa pa di thalose wa tswa no kra dinyaka tšhelete man. Ya le toile ntwa no donate mapaile. Sometimes le re fele cash. Una le tshedi ngwa di thalose di nyaka mabaka. Wa bona re ape a le so nyaka o tshela petrolo a tsene ya dieng wa bona. Jwalo o mo file mapai o tshela petrol ka mapai. So a le tisha mapai le tisha e tsamaye le cash. Wa tseba o no kra o khwetše so we na le funeral ka gae le nyaka thusho. Bo dalimpofu ba no fita ba re hi condolences. You'll tell us what you need. Tell you what I need. Lukisha monaginya wa mpotsa lwetu. Abe we've got pride. We might be poor man arna le pride re batho. Ngambere khwere sokola we na lo rinyache ke batho. That's why kasrena we na le buka. There used to be a book. Wo sa re buledi tšhono fita wa ngwala mola wa bia di parcela. Autor butšisha hore le nyaka re nyaka eng ko reng re fetšhelete mona re na le mathata o tla bona re na le mabakanyana re nyako wa phetha. Jwalo mama Dineo e tla tsena 100 ka mantaga le phetša ntšhe kua le kua mabaka a le nyako ngwa thiba re go lena le ska nyama le ska balalapa o berekela setšhaba o tsamaya o bolelwa pleke ka moka wa kwani ya re tlo 400,000 ro regere grocery ya 10,000 o sa sabata ba re wena o ya dijo tše we le bana ba hao a di ischaveng ke ditswe ya di tsamaya di bolela di fantisha leme le motse o ka moka ge ile re wena o je dijo tše we le tšhelete a se utswi o tsebo gore tše di bolelwang ka moka mo ke dimpša di gobola koloi ya o sepela a di ke di gobola koloi ya o ema awa the dogs bark at a moving car ya o ema ba e rotela ba e tlhamela dimpša di a e tlhamela mara o ka kwa ba re shuo o ya tšhelete tša bana o ya tšhelete tša bakgekole di ska ba tša o tsena pelong di ska ba tša le tshwenya lena berekelang setšhaba se rena re rogilwe mao rena ra bitswa ka mathapa ka moka wa ruguwa le bomma rena le bokokwa rena a sanka ra nyama moko ka gore re tsebile gore we have an appointment with the future ge o tseba mo o yang a o tsamaye o theeletša menyenyetsi ka mo le ka mo o lebelela pele mo o yang gona jalo le ska wa le babereki ka moka di-volunteer tše di thušang mo everyday a letla a le tsena mo la monyakong le apara smile le ska re thuša ka di-straight face la re fella pelo wa kry o ka re ile kwa dipetele tša ANC tša gore o tsena nnese yo re o nyakang o ka ba re wa tshwenya so ga o tsena ka mo ka gore o thuša batho ba ba naganang gore a gona motho a ba ratang ke ditšhiwana ke di-reject a di nyakiwe a o tsena mo o di fe smile ge o ka kry o ka re o mongwe o fase moya ngwana mo tšee o mo fe hug o na le nto ba re ke hug lena le naana gore ke ya makgowa nto ela ke nto e fiwang batho ba ba ratiwang fela o no mo topa wa no re o jwa ngwana ka wa bona moya o e fase wa re ta mphe hug o kwe a o mo fa hug a hemela odumana o e kwa gore o feel impressed le ka kwa ye mosadi a ilwa o ska fofa a wa mosadi isukile no re baby let me give you a hug o bone e fela mata o e fa hug ya ke hug ke mmere kwa hug o ba hug o tsamaya o ba hug bana ba ba o se rate ke motho ba hake le ba serve ka smile and le ska tisha dintwa ka mo la re le di-volunteer la causa disunity ka mo community center ka mo re tlo tšwetša pele kgopolo ya mama Julia a re atela wena re tetše kgopolo ya mokgekolo ge e le gore ya o imela a se re o bitše o voluntarile wela morago o re lese re tšwele pele ka kgopolo ya mokgekolo e se wena o tlo ba mphethi ya go re destroye the legacy ya mama Julia ka moka ba re be mo re leboga matsogo a lena re leboga botho ba lena a gona motho wa o rata bana ba maAfrika lefase ka moka ge motho a rata bana ba maAfrika o swantse re appreciate-iwe a celebrate-iwe today as I celebrate my birthday I also celebrate you for loving African children and loving the elderly because motho wa o rata ba gekulu kwa o rata kukwaka kuro rata mkhekulu you display the love I had for my grandmother and when you love the poor children you display the love others had for me. That's why I'm here. Thank you very much.